1 second. Hey, foodie gang! Hey, foodie gang! Welcome back to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, Season 3, Episode 123. Today we are going to be making shrimp, or sorry, let me restart. We're going to be making garlic butter, shrimp, and broccoli with rice, and I am using jasmine rice. And I have my rice cooker back here that I just started. Hit that like button on your way in. Let me go over my ingredients with you guys. Of course, we got some broccoli. We got a whole bunch of broccoli. And we have some jumbo shrimp here that I have peeled and cleaned. We got some onions here. We got some onions. Garlic, fresh garlic. This smells so strong right now. And then we got some butter here. Salted sweet cream butter. And Vibin', hi, how are you doing? Let me binge up a little bit. Okay, I'm making garlic butter, shrimp, and broccoli. And I have my Tsp Dash. And I got my Cajun seasoning. Finna go down, and then the rice is on the way. So let me switch things around. I just wanted to show you guys all of my ingredients. How was everyone's day so far, foodies? How are y'all doing? Vibin' said I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna get this pan really hot so that I can put my shrimp in here. Like that. Got my water over here. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated out there. Stay hydrated. Okay, so I want the pan to be really hot, and we're gonna start with our shrimp, and we are doing garlic butter shrimp and broccoli with rice. I'm gonna be using jasmine rice, and it's just a quick meal that is good for you, healthy to eat. And Bobby, how are you doing? What's going on? Rick, yes. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. But we just gonna be cooking and chilling. How are you doing, Bailey and Levi? I don't know why I'm struggling to say that word. Levi. So we're gonna let our pan get super hot. I do have a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna put some of that in the pan. And the first thing I'm going to start with is going to be my shrimp. So I got jumbo shrimps here. Whatever type of shrimps that you use is totally fine. And I will be posting the recipe in the video description after this video is over. Mango TV, how are you doing? How are you doing, Bailey? So I got some fresh garlic right here. Got a little bit of butter, and we got a little bit of Cajun seasoning. If y'all don't know about this, get one of these. This is the rice cooker. So we just cooking food again. We cooking and we hanging out. Shrimp Alfredo with coconut milk. That sounds interesting. And no, I cannot sing. Can you guys sing? Let me know who can sing in the chat. So yeah, we're getting ready. How has everyone's week been? Rick said he do you want to put noodles and peas in the Alfredo with the coconut milk? Is that what you're talking about? And I do want some noodles. That sounds really good. Like a noodle dish. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Sounds good. So I got my rice on, waiting for my pan to get hot. We're gonna start with our shrimp. We start with our shrimp, and then we're gonna probably put the onions in there next. I've had I haven't had the Alfredo with coconut milk, but I have had like my aunt made like it's like a casserole with like tuna, like I think maybe it was tuna, peas, and then the noodles with Alfredo baked. I think this is the most nerve-wracking part is when you're cooking. You gotta wait, you gotta be patient. We want to make sure our pan is super hot when we put the shrimp in there. I'm guilty of not waiting long enough. Rick said, I'm missing out. I have to give that a try. What did you guys eat today? What did y'all eat today? Okay, so today, oh, I made a peach strawberry banana smoothie with almond milk. So, yeah, with vanilla almond milk, and it was so good. Ava was like, "Can I have this?" So I had to make another one, but it was really, really good. And then, oh, I had Subway for lunch. My sister treated me to Subway, so I had Subway. Ooh, and then Tank said barbecue short ribs. Ooh, that sounds good. I want on my community tab, I posted a picture with some barbecue chicken, and now I want barbecue chicken. So the moral of the story. So let me just get my knife ready for. I mean, not my knife. My spoon ready for when this starts cooking. I can use this one. And I can like feel that it's pretty hot. And then Rick said barbecue ribs is a bomb. Agreed. Anything barbecue, in my opinion, is like good. I actually made my own barbecue sauce. I made something, and I don't remember what it was, but I gave y'all the recipe. But I made something where I made my own barbecue sauce. I believe it was chicken, but I'm not too sure. I do a lot of cooking, but it was so good. And Rick says smoked meat is better though. Yes, people that have smokers tend to smoke everything because it does add a different layer of flavor to your food. So I think my pan's hot enough. Let me throw one in there and let's see. Okay, so y'all let me push y'all a little closer. Tank, this is peeled and clean. You see, oh my goodness. Sometimes I be having issues with my camera. It's kind of, there we go. Peeled. Y'all see? Okay, put a little bit of that Cajun seasoning on there. I'm gonna put the onions in there in a little bit. Put a little bit of butter up in here. I'm going to put a little bit of butter up in here. If you want to, you can put more oil or butter. It's totally up to you. I feel like my camera's creaky. There we go. There we go. Okay. And when that Cajun seasoning starts to cook, you can smell it. Okay. Yes, Tank said butter is a miracle food. I agree. Butter and olive oil are like my favorite. Let me see if I can move y'all a little closer. Then I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want nothing to happen. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. I can smell that Cajun seasoning in there. But we ain't done, foodie gang. We ain't done. And Rick said butter adds flavor for sure. It sure does. It sure does. It's the reason why we put butter in white rice. Because it makes a difference. Yes, extra virgin olive oil. I got some olive oil right here. But I like olive oil too. That's one of my go-to. You know what's really good? Avocado oil. Avocado oil is really, really good as well. And then pretty soon here, we're going to put that garlic in there. Let this baby cool. Put a little bit of Mrs. Dash in there. I call it Mrs. Dash, but they changed the name to Dash a couple of years ago. But if you grew up with it, then you call it Mrs. Dash. If you grew up cooking it, you can kind of tell. So, y'all smell that? And Rick said, I like sticky rice. You know what? There are so many different types of rice. And Tank said avocado oil has the highest smoke point. I did not know that. And Juice said I eat butter every day. No, we don't want to be unhealthy now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be smart about things. We don't want you to be unhealthy now. And I'll put some of that garlic in there that I was telling you guys. And this is, at this point, you see how much garlic I just put in here? You're really going to smell that garlic flavor. And I might even add a little bit more Cajun seasoning. Nice, simple dish. Simple dish. We got the rice over there. The rice is cooking. We're going to put our broccoli in here. And this broccoli is frozen broccoli. If you want to use fresh broccoli, you can. Y'all see that? Ooh. Put a little bit. I love this Cajun seasoning. Let me give y'all a close-up. Okay. You have got to get this type of seasoning. Cajun two-step. Cajun seasoning. This Cajun seasoning right here is so good. So good. And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Turn the notifications on. Support the channel. Support the channel. You can always send a super chat, hit the Venmo, the PayPal, but look at that. Look at, see, food makes me so excited, and we're going to put more butter in here too. Somebody said, I'm getting hungry, me too. Yes, I do, Rick. Rick said, do you use better than bouillon? Those, yes, I do. I use those, and I like to use chicken stock or chicken broth. Really, really good too in your dishes when you're making soup. You know, I do a little some, a little some. Okay, so I put a little bit more butter in there, but you guys can see that Cajun seasoning is starting to give it a little bit of color. It's gonna be so good. On top of some rice, so all the butter from here, the garlic, the Cajun seasoning is all gonna soak into the rice, and it's gonna be delicious. And then we're gonna put our broccoli in here pretty soon. Look at that. Ooh. Letting that cook. Letting that do its thing. So we got our broccoli here. We got a whole lot of broccoli. Some more broccoli. Just gonna put it on top like this. We're gonna let it cook. On there, let it steam up. And Tank said, very healthy dish. Yes, I am trying to eat better, and so I have been eating like salads and stuff and the smoothies I was telling you guys about. But you know, I like cooking healthy dishes like this. I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in there. So this is as healthy as I'm gonna get, y'all. Yes, I do love broccoli. I agree. Broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables. I'm in Alaska, Tank. So my YouTube channel is called 907 Goodies. And 907 is actually the area code for Alaska. But these are the two seasonings that I use. Keeping it really, really simple tonight. We got that garlic in there. We got the butter. We're going to just put this lid back on and let this thing cook. Let it cook. Get the broccoli all hot. And I agree, Rick. A lot of people don't like Dash seasoning, but I like it. I love it. It's like one of the seasonings that I use a lot. But a lot of people do not like Mrs. Dash or Dash seasoning. Ooh, and Wax say you gotta add some cheese. Yes, cheese in here would be amazing. But let me tell you, I'm trying to eat a little bit better. So I'm gonna skip the cheese. I'm gonna skip the bread. And I just have Jasmine Rice cooking in the rice cooker. I'll see back here. So that's going to be going off pretty soon. And then I have broccoli, shrimp, butter, garlic, Cajun seasoning, and Dash seasoning in here. But look, let me show it to y'all. Are y'all ready? So I'm just going to mix this around. Let y'all see. Oh, look at those shrimps. Oh. Look at that. And Wax said looks good. Oh, and Tank said cheese is healthy if it's hard cheese. Then let me ask you this. Because I never saying cheese is healthy, but does that mean that you have to eat a certain limit? And I feel like I put cheese on a lot of my food. But when you say hard cheese, do you mean like sharp cheddar? Like what classifies as a hard cheese? Teach me something. See, I be learning so much from you guys when I come here. I actually learn a lot from the chat. And Rick, take your time. Take your time. You're not going to miss the outcome if you're not gone for too long. Now, if you're gone for a long time, you're going to miss it. And Tank said hard cheese is very low carb. Is that like a certain type of cheese or a certain brand? Oh, okay, Tank said yes, sharp cheddar is healthy. Now, see, I think I'd be kind of overdoing it with the cheese. I'm going to be honest with you. And in the morning, I am making breakfast tacos. And there's going to be cheese on them. So, yes, in the morning, I'm making breakfast tacos. So I'm going to taste this, and our rice just clicked off. So I'm going to taste this broccoli and see if it's hot. But look at that. We can just see the flavor. The flavor. I almost feel like I need more butter in here. It's okay, I gotta get some more butter, Foodie Gang. I ain't got no more butter. Okay, so when my rice cooker cooks off, I like to unplug my rice cooker and turn it off so that my rice does not overcook. So, and then this is looking like it's pretty. Try that. Put a little bit more in there. That is delicious. That is delicious. Oh my goodness, Foodie Gang. We have done it again. We've made another great meal. Y'all support this channel. Support the channel. This is so delicious. And what my plan is, Foodie Gang, is I know I have a lot in here, so I'm planning to maybe meal prep it and have some like for the next 2 dinners. And so you can make shrimp and broccoli like this with a little bit of rice and then meal prep it out. So then when you're, you know, busy in your regular life, it's easier to avoid eating fast food because you have a home cooked meal. Okay, Rick said I'll tell a good season to put on fish. Sazon with garlic powder and onion powder. So, Rick, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was at the store and I walked down the I was fixing my rug, y'all. I walked down the Spanish aisle and I saw a lot of that Sazon seasoning. And I was like, I kind of made a mental note and I was like, I want to come back and I want to get this and I want to try it. But they had so many different kinds. So I'm glad that you are vouching for that seasoning. Because I did see it at my local grocery store. So I'm going to get a little bit of this rice in here. And we're going to get some of this. And I'm going to taste it for y'all. Let y'all know how it tastes. So here's my rice. Get you a rice cooker. If you do not have a rice cooker, get one. Look at that. Perfect rice every time. And you don't waste rice. And you don't have to worry about boilovers. You know how sometimes when you make rice on the stove, you may have a boil over? You don't have to worry about that if you have a rice cooker. Look at how hot this rice is. Oh my. I wish you guys could smell my kitchen. Okay. Rick said regular. Okay, I'm going to try it. So you're saying get it and try it over fish? Okay, so I'm just going to play a little bit of this. And then if I have some more butter, I'll put even more butter in here, which honestly, you guys, I do not need to eat more butter, so it probably worked out in my favor that I don't have more butter. But there we go, you guys. I'm already, see, this is why I don't need to be adding extra cheese to my food, because I already be doing those. And Rick said yes with garlic and onion powder. Okay. And El Chipo, how are you doing? El Chipo, I know I've been missing in action. But I'm just trying to eat better, trying to work out better, and really taking it serious. So I made some jasmine rice with some garlic, shrimp, and broccoli. Just keeping it really, really simple. Tank, I don't know about that. Tank, that sounds kind of crazy. And are you trolling, Tank? Rick said I make myself tilapia fillets with that mixture. Rick, I need you to do a little bit of research on tilapia. It's not the greatest fish to eat. You know, I did a live stream about that, but tilapia is not the greatest fish to eat, but salmon's really good. Tank, I don't know about that, Tank. And I'm just gonna make a second bowl so y'all can see the process again. There we go with the rice. Look how hot and consistent this rice is. Y'all, get you a rice cooker and stop cooking rice on the stove. Now, if you grew up making rice and you don't have any issues with it, then you don't gotta worry about this. But I know a lot of people that struggle with rice, and I know that rice is like the basics, but still, a lot of people struggle with rice. If you're one of those people, get you a rice cooker and stop struggling. And then as people say, I'm gonna get one because I don't know how to cook rice. Girl, go ahead, run to Walmart. I think it's like $20, $30. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Making rice is very complicated. It's very hard. And my rice will always boil over and it makes me so mad. It'll make me so mad. Ooh, and Rick said, I love salmon. I used to catch salmon in Wisconsin. Yes, my favorite fish is salmon. I'm going to be honest with you guys. During season 2, I did a lot of seafood. So I haven't really been doing a ton of seafood because of that. I was just like, I ate way too much. during season 1. So I'm getting back to it. Where is what happened? Oh, I put it over here. But let me just show y'all how it looks. You know what I've been watching a lot of, you guys? I've been watching a lot of the mukbangs. But look at that. Simple, easy to make, a couple of ingredients. And if you're trying to eat a little bit better, give this recipe a try. So. Look at that. And then as promised, I'm going to show y'all how it tastes. How it tastes. And thank you so much, Rick. And it was really simple to make. And this is something that anybody can make at home. Like, you don't even have to have a lot of kitchen experience. This is a very simple recipe. Now, you could even get some more butter and pour it on top. But if you're not eating healthy, don't do that. And Rick said, I like everything you put in there. Yes, I love rice. And I was just talking with someone about this too. How I love rice. And I would eat rice every day of the week if I could. But I don't want to bore y'all, so I don't make rice all the time like that. This is broccoli. Well, again, we might have to go sit down at the table. And now, Tsp, me too, girl. I got on the scale and I did not like what it says. So I was like, I need to get way better. Like, no excuses. I was like, it's too much. Thank you, Tsp. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but y'all be trying to go to people's channel and tell them what to do. And 69, I believe I got this off of Fashion Nova. It actually came with a pair of shorts, but I like to wear my black shorts, especially when I'm cooking and they're really comfortable. But yeah, I really like this shirt. I'm gonna get some more. Okay. I'm gonna take off to the table, okay. Okay, I'm coming back for y'all. Okay. And 69, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm taking y'all over to the table. We're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about these tacos. My water. I got my water. And Rick said, I'm a burrito guy. Okay. Okay, so I do a Saturday foodie gang breakfast every Saturday, and we've made burritos. We have made skillets. We've made waffles. We've made pancakes. So every Saturday we do something. We make something new. But we have definitely made tacos. I mean burritos. We've definitely have made burritos, and here we go. Look at that. But yes, if you trying to eat better, so I have some broccoli, some frozen broccoli in the freezer and some shrimp. And I was like, oh, I can make that together, and it's delicious. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Right here. I just brought this one so y'all can see what it looks like, and I'm gonna eat this one back here. This is so good. Look at how hot. And it's like the broccoli's hot, the shrimp is hot, the rice is hot. You know how you make a dish and it like cools down fast? It's not what's going on here. Mm-mm-mm. As people said, I would put some sriracha. And you know what? I have some sriracha. Let me go get it. I'm gonna try it with some sriracha. Mm-mm-mm. I love rice. This rice be tasting so good. But let me get the sriracha, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so I did a hot sauce taste test before, and I have all these little bottles of hot sauce, and I kind of have been looking for ways to use them. So I got a little bottle of sriracha. This is so cute. I'm gonna try some on here because El Chiba told me to, and I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. But yes, yo, after the hot sauce challenge I did, your girl was hurting. Hurting. It was hurting, but El Chiba told me to try it with some sriracha, so that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all make sure y'all check out her YouTube channel. Your girl be over there cooking, shopping. She got big money over there. Okay, I put some on the broccoli and put some on the shrimp. And I'm not really into hot sauce, so I know y'all probably gonna put a lot more than me. But you know, I am who I am. So let's try the sriracha one here. Let me switch hands. See what it's hitting for. So here we go. Mmm. Anita, how are you doing? Woo, what's up? We got a little bit of sriracha on here, but I'm gonna put some more. See what it's hitting for with the shrimp. Let's see if El Cheapo another way. Here we go, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness, y'all. My mouth is on fire. But it was really good with that sriracha. And I don't even do spicy food. So even if you don't like spicy, or even if you like spicy, you put a little bit of sriracha on here. Bussin'. It's good. Now keep on another way. Look. That sriracha actually was really good on here. I'm gonna do another one. But I gotta take a few bites with no sriracha so my mouth can kind of cool down. I'm about to start sweating a little bit, okay. How y'all been though? I know I think I haven't went live in like 2 days. Right? Maybe even longer, I don't know. But how y'all been? Look at that shrimp though. That color on there, a little bit of that Cajun. That sriracha on here. Ooh. It was hot, but it was good. Let's see. I don't want to put too much because I'm not about that life like El Cheapo. And then Rick said, I'm hanging in there. I know how that feels. And I feel the exact same way. But El Cheapo said, I'm happy it's Friday. But what I will say is every time I come here, it makes me happy because I love to cook. I love talking to y'all and all that stuff. So I'm glad I'm here. I'm sorry, no, it's hot. My nose is starting to run. Wow. Rick said $600 food bill is nuts for two to eat a month on. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's expensive. Oh, and thank you so much, Josh. But y'all see, y'all are always so sweet to me. Y'all always say nice things. I like your shirt. I'm like this. I just do this song, but thank you. But man, food is so expensive. It's so sad when you go to the grocery store. Like you're happy while you're picking out the items, and then when you check out and they asking for your money, you're like, I shouldn't have got all this. Rick said, I feel sorry if you got kids. Tank said, me and my wife spent 800 plus a month on groceries. And then that's nothing. If you want to eat good food, you know what I'm saying? Like, but speaking of the budget, I do have a budget-friendly playlist on my YouTube channel. If you are on a budget, you are shopping, I have a couple of recipes for you guys that will not break the bank and won't break the budget. Because if you're spending $600, $800 a month, you're gonna need to stretch that money for the whole month. You know? Feel this one. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. So, okay. So, what is your guys' favorite meat? Mm-mm. And then, Josh, I'm in Alaska, and El Cheapo, no, she'll eat the rice. Mmm. Rick said steak. Tank said ribeyes. Josh said beef. So mine would be salmon and oxtails. Really like my go-to meats. I think after that, I would have to say I do like shrimp because you can do a lot of different recipes with shrimp. Ooh, but you know what I like? I like catfish. My fried catfish is so good. And Rick, I agree. And I feel like this. Steak is really expensive now. Do y'all agree with me? Or do I got some rich people out here in the audience? And Rick said my girl is into steak more than me. I feel like steak is very heavy. It's not something I can eat all the time. Mm-hmm. When you have that fried catfish with that cornmeal batter with a little bit of Cajun seasoning and some lemon pepper in it. You know what? I have been craving some fried catfish for a while now. And Tank said Albertsons runs lots of specials on meat. So we did not have an Albertsons in Alaska. But I used to shop at Albertsons and Winco when I lived in Oregon. But there's a store out here, Fred Meyer. I don't know if you guys have one. They do have a lot of deals. Rick, I always tell people, get you somebody that know how to cook. It make a big difference. Don't nothing hit like them home cooked meals. Now you cannot go wrong with them home cooked meals. It's a difference. You know, when you go out to eat versus a home cooked meal. It's a big difference to me, and in my opinion. Well, shout out to Rick and Tank. And Black said, where'd you learn to cook from? You know, my whole family knew how to cook, so I grew up cooking. I learned from my mom, my dad. Everybody in my family knew how to cook. And then when I was 19, I went to culinary school. And when I went to culinary school, I learned how to make sauces. And as people said, I was watching a show about living in Alaska. Are you in a city or in one of the houses in the middle of nowhere? Girl, what you think? What you think? Where do y'all think I live at? How do y'all think I have Wi-Fi? I live in a city. I don't live in one of them houses. I know what you're talking about, though, Cheapo. One of them houses in the middle of nowhere. Wow, and that she was said she was looking at houses, and in case first responders 15-20 minutes to fly to them. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Alaska is one of the biggest states. The biggest state. So there is places all over this state. It's one of the biggest states. Um, there's a lot of places. I heard of new places all the time. I'm like, well, I never heard that before. But this is what I made, you guys. Garlic butter, shrimp, and broccoli with some rice. I use jasmine rice, but you can use whatever type of rice you like. I know a lot of people will use brown rice, which I haven't had that in a long time. There's brown rice, long grain rice, basmati rice, and with each rice, the cooking time is different, and so are the measurements of water. But I'm telling y'all, get you a rice cooker. You ain't gotta worry about you don't gotta worry about all that. You just read the back of the package and see what the measurements say. Put it in the rice cooker, and boom, the timer goes off. It doesn't boil over. You don't waste no rice. It's just consistent. Y'all gonna learn to listen, but hit the like button. Hit the like button. And Rick says, or boil long enough. But you know what? A lot of people have a hard time making rice. And that's why they invented a rice cooker. For people like us who can't cook rice like that, we need a little help. Okay, let me ask y'all this. When you make your rice, do you rinse your rice off? Do you rinse your rice or not? And hey, Patricia. Okay. Rick knows how to cook. Okay. I'm shout out to the foodie gang. My rice rinser's in the building. Okay. I'm gonna admit to y'all, I used to never wash my rice until I met someone who was Haitian. And she actually taught me how to make rice, like, super good. And so I do exactly what she taught me. And I'm going to tell y'all what she taught me. You rinse your rice until the water runs completely clear. Now that could be 5 times or that could be 10 times. You rinse it off really, really good till the water runs clear. You put the water in it according to the package label or according to the description. Or the, what do they call it? Yeah, the steps. And then, once you put the water in there, you put a little bit of oil in there. And then a little bit of salt. Don't stir it. Let it cook. Be the best tasting rice you ever had. I'm telling y'all. The Haitians taught me this. And Patricia said, I do a rinse my rice if I'm making white rice. If I'm making Salvadorian rice, no. What goes in Salvadorian rice? I don't think I've ever had that before. And you know what? I never really met anyone that was Salvadorian. Like, speaking of which, if you're on Facebook, join my food group, Foodie Gang fan page. And Rick said, yeah, me neither. Yeah, I never met nobody who was from who was Salvadorian and was cooking. I never, So, Patricia, please share with us because we want to know. Zach said, what are you munching on? I have garlic butter, shrimp, and broccoli. Okay, Patricia said Salvadorian rice is bell pepper, tomatoes, onions. You fried it with the rice and cook. That kind of sounds a little bit similar to Spanish rice, except for Spanish rice doesn't have the peppers in it. Josh said, I don't know how you rocking with no sauce. Now, if you was here, you would have saw me cooking all the butter and the garlic. And I was telling y'all how I was trying to eat better. And I tried a little bit with sriracha. Josh, you coming in late. We've been up here for a minute. But I tried a little bit with sriracha. It was good. But if you want to add more butter to this, you can pour it over the top. But like I said, I'm trying to eat better. And so it was just so flavorful. So flavorful. But there was like a little pan sauce made from all the butter. And every time you take a bite of the broccoli, you just get like garlic. You get that Cajun. It's just like a flavor explosion in your mouth. In a good way. Now we all ate something before that was nasty. And we were scarred. But this is good. I got 11:02, which it is late. I will admit it is late. I had a long day. I actually wanted to do 2 lives today, but I had a long day. A lot of running around. And Rick's at 3 a.m. Southeast Tennessee. Oh, Josh says he means like soy sauce, teriyaki, sesame. You know what? On my channel, I have a ton of recipes. I am always cooking. We did like a teriyaki salmon one time, and so I'm always cooking something different. So with that being said, take a look around on my channel, the videos I already have. So many recipes. But we've done teriyaki. I feel like last Sunday we did Chinese food. And Patricia said it's 1 a.m. And Rick said teriyaki would be good with that dish. Yeah, I gotta look back into my recipes, but I've done a lot of teriyaki. Oh, but you guys know what? Teriyaki sauce has a lot of sugar in it. Yes, I agree with you, Zach. But yeah, teriyaki sauce has a lot of sugar in it. But keeping it simple tonight, keeping the calories and all that stuff a little bit down. We're just doing a garlic butter, shrimp and broccoli, and there was a pan sauce. And if you want to add like a sriracha, soy sauce, you can add whatever you want to the recipe. You can make your own. Mm-mm-mm. It's so good. I know we can get the likes up. I know we can. 26 people in here and 13 likes. What is going on? What's going on? Hit the like button if you will eat this food. Hit the like button. But here we go. Y'all, that was so good. I have a little bit of rice left, but that was so good. Ooh, Zach said some kimchi. That's a good idea. I am not really a spicy food person, but kimchi and like pickled vegetables are really good for you, really healthy for you. And like I said, that's the great thing about these recipes. It's like you can always add your touch on there, whatever you want to add on there. You can add sauces, you can add kimchi, you can add different vegetables too. But you know what I love, y'all? I love stir fries. Stir fries is my go-to, especially when you have a lot of dishes a lot of vegetables in the fridge that are about to go bad. Cut them all up and put them into a stir fry. Yes, I've heard the same thing, Rick. I've heard that spicy food is good for you. Well, thank you so much, Josh. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That little bite with that sriracha on there was hitting. I'm gonna try some sriracha on my rice. It was good. So I did a hot sauce taste test on my channel, and I have like all these like small hot sauces that I tried. It was a lot of fun. So I got my little bit of rice with some sriracha on it. Mm-mm-mm. This is so good and so simple. I'm telling y'all, make rice the way I told y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, I feel like jasmine rice is my favorite type of rice, hands down. Ooh, Thai curry. Oh, I even have made curry a couple times. I made a vegetarian curry. I'll have to make one with meat though, with some chicken. See, this is how like when I come here, Foodie Gang, y'all be giving me more recipes to make. Y'all be giving me recipe ideas. And so I'll be like, ooh, I need to do that. That sounds good. But some Thai curry with chicken, or you can even do with shrimp. The thing I love about curry is that they're so versatile. Yeah, some curry sound good though. With some rice. Ooh, so good. I am gonna be back in the morning and we are gonna make breakfast tacos. So definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn the notifications on. And we are gonna be back in the morning to make breakfast tacos. And then we will see what the rest of the weekend in titles. I wanted to do a mimosa bar and an oxtail boil this weekend, but I think that might have to be next weekend. And Rick said shrimp is a bomb in Thai curry. Rick is over here making me hungry. Alright, Fuji Gang. Patricia said whiting fish is good. But shout out to all the new people that came through. I hope y'all subscribe. And I hope I see y'all on the next one. Y'all can always support the channel. Keep the stove on so that we can continue to cook. Like this. This shrimp, I'm going to eat one of these shrimps. I think I'm going to put some sriracha on it before we get up out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna eat, I gotta eat one of these shrimps. It's just, I felt like it was just talking to me. So let me get this set up right. So, go. One last shrimp before we get up out of here. It was a display, but it was looking so good. It was looking so good. Okay, like I said, this dish is perfect to cook and so that you can meal prep for a couple of days, maybe even the rest of the week. Very, very delicious recipe. Rick, no sense in wasting it. Okay. I'm actually going to take a picture of this one. So I have a food group on Facebook. Almost 3,000 members. The members are from all over the world. So if you're on Facebook, join Foodie Gang fan page. Follow me on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. Alright, I know that's right, Rick. That's why I be saving everything. And even when I cook and I don't use everything, I'll save it. And y'all see me use it. Look. Stop watching my content. You be like, she always saving stuff. You have to. We can't even afford to throw stuff away no more. That's why I be getting so mad when my daughter be throwing food away that's good. I'm like, don't do that. That grape is not bad. And Patricia said, good night. Rick said, later, Patricia, nice to meet you. Rick said, I ain't going nowhere. But, you got that right, Rick. And I'm curious to see if we're going to see food go back down. You know how gas kind of goes high. In my opinion, it never goes back down. So, I'm curious to see how it is with the food. But I'll be back here in the morning. We're going to make breakfast tacos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be posting this recipe down below probably tomorrow. After this video ends, come back and leave a comment. Thank y'all so much for sliding on by. Oh, okay. And Rick said, nice. What? Oh, do you mean what time? Okay, so it's going to be 8:30 a.m. my time. I don't know how that will convert for you guys, and I'm in Alaska. Way different. It's close to, I think it's close to Pacific time, but I'm going to get that video set up here very shortly. Okay, so I'm making breakfast tacos with eggs, turkey crumbles. I have some peppers and onions that we're gonna cook together. Did I say cheese? Cheese. Ooh, I'm gonna put some sour cream on them. They could be good. And thank you so much, Rick. Thank you so much, Rick. But Come back and leave a comment on the video after it ends. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'm your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. And I'm out of here.